If our years are 9, or 9 times 9, either are only a tick of time, and these ticks lead on from a joyous past to a glorious future that shall always last.
The passage of time is marked by a clock. Just like people, each clock has a face. Look past this face and you will find more than what's on the surface. Different parts from different bloodlines, all combined to make you, you. Each different part tells a story. Stories are pictures of the past. Today, I would like to tell the story of my great-grandfather, Dr. Morris Abel Slocum. Morris Abel Slocum was born on December 30th, 1889 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He found early on that he wanted to pursue a career in the medical field, thanks to his father, Frank Slocum, who was also a doctor. Morris graduated from Cornell University in 1911 and received his doctorate for general surgery in 1915. At 28 years old in 1917, Morris spent 3 weeks at the U.S. Army Medical School in Washington, D.C., and then was shipped off from New York to Europe. He then volunteered to enlist in the Royal Army Medical Corps of the British Army as a lieutenant. His father was met with sadness but pride in his son.
Dear Morris is leaving for France to care for the wounded and the ill. They need him badly over there. We are very sad to think that he must go, but we are very proud that he is not a slacker.
Lieutenant Slocum was assigned to the 90th Field Ambulance Unit and served in several engagements, most notably the brutal, muddy Battle of Passchendaele. As a member of the 90th Field Ambulance Unit, Lieutenant Slocum operated in regimental aid posts that were set up in small spaces such as communication trenches, ruined buildings, dugouts, or deep shell holes. They would administer morphine and basic first aid to wounded from the front line.
I'm still in the line. Very dirty and tired, but feeling fine. We're having a rough time. Intense shelling at times, gas, etc. My aid post had 2 direct hits today and was blown sky high.
Standing at 6'2", the already balding, red-headed field surgeon wrote often to his family.
If I could only lay my hands on Kaiser Bill, the war would end, and I could come back home and visit you all.
While on R&R in London in 1918, he was suddenly smitten with a blonde Belgian refugee with gray eyes named Clementine Marie Louise Mistiaen. They married a year later, moved back to America, and had 2 daughters. In 1921, Dr. Slocum took a position at St. Margaret's Hospital as the chief of general surgery. He was well loved at St. Margaret's.
He was not an eloquent speaker, but instead he entertained, charmed, and even annoyed his audience with conversation that sparkled with clever repartees, witty metaphors, and biting sarcasm. He was a dynamic and well-respected surgeon.
He stayed at St. Margaret's Hospital until he died in 1950 due to a heart attack after falling down a set of stairs. He was 61 years old. Although I never met my great-grandfather, as he died over half a century before I was born, his line continues through me. From Dr. Morris Slocum to his youngest daughter, Elizabeth McKay, to her youngest son, Peter McKay, and now to me, Morris's legacy of bringing joy and help to people lives on. He was only on this earth for, as Frank Slocum would say, a tick of time, but thanks to him, he set up a future for his family that has lasted well into the 21st century and will continue to grow for years to come.